afternoon, everyone. This is the 4:30 coaching on Tuesday, the 1st of August. This is part 2 of Back to Basics. And we've already done the presentation with prospect Fran Porter. And Fran decided that she liked the look of what she saw and actually very much fancied having a quote done, a comparison as we call it. And we've already discussed, Fran's decided that despite that it's just her, if she decided it was good enough, her husband Matt would not go against her decisions, because we really emphasized that it often needs 2 people, because lots of people say, yes, I make the decision, and then when it comes to it, they still feel they've got to run it past their partner. But Fran said, if she saves them money, Matt will not be cross with her. So Fran, perfect. Lovely. Yes. We've gone through the presentation. So now I understand you're on an iPad, correct?
Yes.
Yes, and I understand you now have a little computer. And would you go to Google Chrome and in the URL address bar type, for everybody to know, I want you to type uw.co.uk/share. And then in the Zoom, I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah. Okay, it says an appointment code.
Yes, and what I want you to see, because now on your iPad you can see me working, and I'm going to press save as a customer, and what comes up is the site which we partners use. My email, my password is going in, and we are fully remote.
Yep.
And we class each other as friends.
Yep.
And we're going to start the appointment. And now I'm going to give you that code, which is all in capitals, no spaces. It's W for whiskey, A for alpha, C Charlie, M Mike, W whiskey.
W whiskey. Get started. It's connecting. It says, Lisa Webb would like to introduce deny request, accept request. Do I accept request?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. Oh, yes, I recognise.
I'm going to press the little arrow, which means I'm asking for the control back. If you be
Lisa Webb wants to take control. Okay. There you go, you're in.
Now we've gone through the presentation, so we're going to close it. And we are now in what's known as the quotation system. And Fran, you very kindly already gave me your postcode, which is DT11EW.
Yeah.
And you're definitely not the Dinosaur Museum.
Correct. Opposite us.
But you're number 6, and I noticed there is a 6A, but you said it's just 6. Yeah?
Yes.
Lovely. Okay. Are you currently a homeowner?
Yes.
Lovely. So we're going to get the quote. And that would happen, everybody, because actually, yes, Fran does own this house. So we're doing this for the sake of role play.
So for the purpose of the video as well, if this comes up, it's always worth checking with head office, because I've had this come up before, and the house was a UW house 2 or 3 years ago, but actually wasn't a current house. So that sometimes comes up, although it still is with somebody else. So it's always worth checking if that comes up.
Lovely. Okay, so this screen is just an example to give people an idea. So the energy price below is based on the average usage for your region. You'll be able to review and customize options for your chosen services. So this is saying to you, if you were to take 4 types of service, as you can see, these are the kind of prices that somebody in a 3-bedroom house, 2 adults, 2 kids may pay. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's what you will pay, because there we are. Why am I showing you it? Because do you know what? 4 services unlock maximum savings. And Fran, it's best to show you the maximum, because you can always take it away. Yeah. So things like £150 boost, you will get the UK's cheapest fixed energy. Plus, you could also say, well, I'll take £50 off the government's energy price cap with the variable tariff. 10% broadband discount permanently on your broadband. And by the way, that is not necessarily, I help some people save hundreds of pounds, not £28.80. Okay. £400 towards early termination fees with current suppliers. That's across any suppliers. And just to point out, it can be £200 of that towards paying off an actual handset device. Okay. And £50 credit in the cashback card account. Now, the reason I'm emphasizing that, Fran, is 2 people can have access to this and have a card each. So it's money in an account that you both use, just like a normal bank account. All right.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at broadband first of all. You're currently with, was I correct? Was it BT?
Yeah.
And how much a month are you currently paying?
37.
Right. Okay. £37. Now, I want you to see that there are 2 speeds in front of you. They're not much difference.
No,
So
they're not.
if I scroll down, I want you to take a look at the most important thing. Now, you said to me through the presentation, your sons are not natural gamers, but you've got...
Not yet. No, they're too young. But yeah, TV usage, you know, it's very common for a couple of TVs to be on. They will be on things like Fortnite, but it's not high gaming level. Couple of TVs running, couple of phones running, laptops, that type of stuff, really.
Okay. If there was a huge difference in upload speed, which funny enough is often download that we call it,
Okay.
I would say go for the Ultra Plus, but I'm going to suggest to you, if you can see what's happening there, it's not masses. So perhaps it might be a great idea to take the Ultra, and if it isn't right after a few weeks, you could always add.
Okay.
Which means that you're going to save quite a bit of money. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Please note that it will not change that amount until after the 18-month term. Okay. Now, yes, it does go up, but actually it's still not going up to what you're currently paying. Okay.
No, that's true. Yeah.
So what I do suggest is that we kind of go for, I think you said you had some boosters in your house.
I've got boosters and I've got really thick walls.
Okay.
Really thick walls.
Very quickly, have a quick look at what Eros do. They are the very latest technology in terms of boosters and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I suggest, as you've already said, that perhaps it might be a good idea to have them?
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely need something.
Okay. Now, do you know your landline telephone number?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Now look, because we're not going to put anything in because you don't know it. If you did have do you have a normal telephone or do you use all your mobiles all the time?
We use our mobiles at the time. I have got a handset. It's there, but I never use it. I mean, what it is.
Just to say to you, Fran, for sake of the coaching here, if you plug a telephone in to the socket, the OpenReach socket, and phone your mobile, the number will come up.
Okay.
So that number, actually will then mean that you won't pay a line activation because you don't actually need to line it. Now, for the coaching, everybody, we're not putting a number in there. So bear in mind, it would be £1 less. And also, Fran, very important, little things matter. There is a one-off £5.99 delivery charge that will be added to your first bill. I'm telling you that because if I didn't mention the small things, if you found something else out, you'd probably think, what else might she have omitted? Okay.
Yeah.
So that actually is, when you know the number, that's 2660, which is great because that's
do I need to find the number now?
Well, if you could find the number, then we could put it in. It would be better. Do you know it?
01258 654 321. Because that would be on my BT bill, wouldn't it?
Yes. And it's not a Virgin line.
No.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of that wasn't the number, so that would have been removed. Okay, so everybody knows. Right, we'll carry on. So, tell me, Matt, did you say he was with Vodafone?
Yeah, he's just taken on a new contract.
Has he? How long ago
Yes.
is recently?
Yeah, he's just signed up like a month ago for 2 years.
Okay, we better leave them out the equation. Okay, we can always come back to him later on.
Okay.
Who are you currently with?
I'm with Tesco, but mine's £8 a month. I don't use very much data really.
Ah, so Fran, you might have heard of the meal deal. M&S do something called a gastronomic delight, and I love them. Something like you can have chicken Kiev, then you can have a side dish. So if you took the medley of peas and vegetables, and then you have a choice of a starter or a pudding, the whole lot, £12. But if you were to buy the items separately, it's more expensive. This is the same principle. So if you can think outside the box and think, well, meal deal with my services, instead of £8, actually, I'm going to pay 12, but overall, actually, it's going to save me money. And do you know what, Fran? It is.
Yeah.
Because there's £150 boost when you take at least 3 services.
Okay.
Do you know what? That's going to make it more than free. How good is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's carry on and let's go to gas electric. Who are you currently with?
I'm with the Octopus, but we only moved in a couple of months ago.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I've no idea. I know I'm with Octopus, but I don't know any figures.
When you rung them, because you must have, did you ring them and speak to them?
Yes.
Okay, right. The thing is, Fran, they had to come up with some sort of idea to set a payment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you told me that you were paying about 170 a month.
It's just basically, I mean, they just asked me how many people were in the house and how big it was.
Okay, so let's explain to you. We never, ever, ever do what we call estimates, guesstimates, yeah? But this is one scenario that is different, and we have to, because we haven't got your usage. But did they say to you when you rung them that they were basing it on something like a medium type user, which is 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 to 4 occupants? Is that your scenario?
Yeah. 3 beds and 4 people in it. Yes.
Wonderful. Now, what the national average that Ofgem have stated, that's 2,900 kilowatts of electric and 12,000 of gas. Please understand, though, that doesn't mean that's what you will use. It's really a guess. You could be frugal and hardly put a jumper on. And put jumpers on instead of, me that sits here with short sleeves and then says I'm cold in the evening and put the heating on. So you could use less gas, but you could use more. So here's the top advice. Please, will you give a meter reading on the last day of each month? And I suggest for the first few months, might be a good idea to do it fortnightly. All right. And that way, very quickly, Utility Warehouse will know what your actual usage is and they would adjust it accordingly. Okay. Do you currently pay by direct debit?
Yes.
And do you like to pay what we call 12 equal monthly instalments, which is known as budget plan?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's get a quote. Right. So it's 159 on this incredible UW Fix Saver. It's a price that's fixed until the 31st of July. It is the one that everyone's shouting about. Oh, by the way, you do get a tree planted.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so let's open it up and have a quick look. Okay, so that's 975 projection on your electric at 81. And then it's on the gas, it's 936.78. So in total, that's 159. Now that's coming in less than what Octopus have said, but of
Yes.
course we are definitely saying it's a guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want
What's
to
your,
see the
yes,
variable?
please, what's the variable rate?
So if we click that, okay. And now
Okay,
you'll
so
see
that is probably what Octopus have based it on, because it is a variable rate with Octopus. I know it is.
right. Okay. So if you look at that, yes, 169. Yeah. So what do you think you would quite like to do? And let me explain what the fixed rate is. It's a bit like deciding if you're going to go for a fixed rate mortgage or a variable mortgage. Some people want certainty in an uncertain world. And some people say, no, I'll go with the flow. What I will say to you is there is everything in the industry at the moment that say possibly energy prices may dip slightly in October, but only for a couple of months. And then they're going to start rising again. Yeah. So if you fancy certainty, then possibly the
I think I would like to fix, please.
You would. Okay. And for the recording, everyone, please do let the customer decide. Yeah. Fran, fancy having a smart meter because there's an extra £50.
No, I really don't want a smart meter. Yeah, I am very happy to do readings, and I prefer to be in control.
Okay, can I just point something out? This fixed rate, the company has said, does require you to have a smart meter. Now, what I would say to you is let's go for it, because maybe like me, your meters may not be able to be smart meters. I can't have them. And so they would not penalize me for because of the fact that my meters can't be. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now, this has come over to your control, okay, because it's insurance.
Right.
And insurance is heavily regulated, and there's things that we can't talk about, but you can have a look. Have you currently got like boiler cover?
Yeah, I have. We've so we moved in. We had our boiler serviced when we moved in. It's with British Gas.
Have a little look at this. Have a scroll down and see if this is something.
Okay. Right. Well, we pay more than that.
How much are you paying, Fran?
We pay 31 a month.
Wow, an £11 difference. That's so. There is £400 in the kitty to help pay off. You know,
that would be my question. Is, I mean, if you're in, if we've taken it, we only took it up recently, and they've already done a service. How much does it cost to come out?
That I can't answer. I'm not sure. It could be possibly the number of premiums left in the 12 months, but it might not be.
Okay, I think at the moment I need to look and see if it covers the same amount of stuff. My boiler is 8 years old, so I need something. Yeah. They've just done a service on it. Can I add this later?
Yes. The good news is, and if we scroll down, it should say it somewhere, hang on, that you do have 30 days that you can always add it.
Okay, that's fine. I will leave it for the moment.
Okay, so would you press skip?
Yeah.
And yes, you would like to know about it later. Brilliant.
Yes.
Now, Matt, I understand, is a head teacher.
Yeah.
Does he have his income protected?
Yeah, we get, yes. Yeah, we have pretty good cover at school.
Do you work, Fran?
Yeah, I do. I teach
more
at the
than
school.
16 hours a week?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Okay, have a little look at this. See if this is something that you think would benefit you.
I don't think we need that, because we have pretty good cover at school.
Okay.
I've got, we've got sickness cover. We get 6 months full pay,
Okay.
etc. So I don't think I need that.
If you want to press skip.
I have skipped. There we go.
Lovely. Now, this is this incredible UW cashback card where there is 1% cashback everywhere, but there are major retail partners that can give us up to 10%. Fran, for the sake of £2 a month, do you know what? That might be £20 back. It could be 30 or 40. We tend to get about £50 back. So have I ever worried about £2? No, I haven't. So if you could scroll down to where it says retail partners, and then there's a little arrow, and if you'd like to keep pressing it and have a look and see all the partners that are offering lots and lots and lots. If you like your wine, Laithwaite's is good at 10%. I like Clark's because I buy the school shoes for my grandsons.
Yeah.
Lots of places. And if we carry on, Vision Express, that's a fairly new one.
Yeah, in Dorchester Street.
Yeah.
Sea Life Centre at Weymouth.
Dobbies have joined. That's a garden centre. Once upon a time, I wouldn't have got excited at that, but I do now. New look.
Yes, I am very happy to add this, Lisa.
Would you like to add the cashback card?
Yeah, more than happy to do that.
Okay, so here we are. This is the order so far. All right, so there's your energy. There's the broadband with the Eros, yeah. Yes. And then we've also got mobile. Now, the whole lot, including the cashback card, is £200. But let's just tell you, do you remember there's 150 boost?
Yes.
So that is, you could virtually say that is, well, it is. It's going to eliminate your mobile for a year. That's cool. Yeah.
That's very true.
But because you've got 3 services, yes, you get that boost, but also you get like that extra 10% off the phone and broadband. Fran, shall I tell you what it doesn't include? Cashback.
Oh, so, yes, of course.
Supposing, Fran, say you've got £30 back. Oh my gosh, that is your gas, electricity, your broadband, your mobile, everything. That could be for 170. So like you've seen on my bill, your everyday spending will start to eliminate the cost of your services.
Brilliant. So I like it. The exit fees.
Yes.
So I'm with BT.
Yeah.
So my only, and we've only joined them fairly recently. So how does that work?
Okay, so you've got no exit fee for your mobile. No, you're fine.
Nothing. That's fine.
Broadband. Okay, so I only signed up a lady last week. We thought because it was so recent that they'd taken the broadband. Actually, it was so similar scenario to you. And I'm thinking it's going to be £700 odd. And then within an hour and a half of signing her up, she said the email came in because she sent it to me. And astonishingly, it was only 365. So I would say to you, I think this is worth a punt in any respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That's okay. That makes sense.
We talk about simpler billing, far better customer service, and now you're going to be saving lots and lots of money. Would you like to proceed?
Yes, please, I would.
Right, now for the sake of this recording, we could carry on and go through to all the next sections, but we won't because we've made a decision at this point. Now, we won't do save and share because you're going to be signing up. A top tip for everybody, please hear this. If you're supporting somebody and they can't make that decision because it's a one leg where there's only one person there, please press save and share. And I'll tell you why, because if you're the supporting partner and that new partner actually ends up signing up their customer without you at all, actually the Save and Share means you will still receive your supporting if it's within the first 6 customers.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's an interesting thing for everybody to know. So what we're going to do for the sake of this, we're going to end the appointment, and I'm going to press it and say yes, end. So we've got rid of all those details. And Fran, what I would be saying to you is, do you remember during the presentation you mentioned that there were people that you definitely knew would be interested? Remember, every time that you recommend this to someone, there's another £50 off your bills. Okay.
Yes, I do.
But when I showed you the Earning the Partner, you seemed particularly interested in the fact that you could earn 5 times more.
Yeah, I think it is something I would like to know more about.
So Fran, what we'll do, I'm going to send you a little 2-minute video. It's about other colleagues in the UW business that are teachers. And I'll also send you a 6-minute one that goes into some real detail about how we earn the income. And then we can speak about it, can't we?
That's perfect. Yeah, thank you very much. Because that's taken a bit longer. I'm running out of time now, but yeah, that would be amazing. What happens next? What happens next with what do I need to do?
Fran, what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you to go on your mobile, and I want you to go to the telephone keypad, and I'd like you to dial *#06# and tell me if there is more than one IMEI number.
No, there's just one.
Okay, now, what is the model and make of your mobile?
It's a Samsung S21.
Oh no, that would be unlocked. Everything after a Samsung Galaxy 8 is unlocked.
Oh, good knowledge.
All right, lovely. Now, the other thing I want you to do, because we want to, we'd like to do something really nice. I want to help you here. If you go to ordinary text messaging and bring up a new recipient, and then type in where you'd normally have a name or a number, 65075.
Okay, yeah.
And then in the body of the text, you're going to type the word in capitals, PAC, Papa Alpha Charlie, then no spaces, and then your date of birth in the format, day, month, year. And then press send.
Okay.
And what will happen is it will come back with a PAC code, as long as you haven't got any more devices on that same plan.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Lovely. Has it come through? Yeah?
Yeah, I've got one.
Wonderful. Right, you can pass that. If you could just forward the text to me, because sometimes we can mishear, and that way I've already got it. Brilliant. So there was no early, oh yeah, it's come through. There's no early termination fee, which is excellent. So we've done that now. So let's tell you what's going to happen. First of all, in an hour and a half or so, BT are going to email you. And as long as it's got your details on it, that's sufficient to submit up to get you an early termination fee. Now, it takes approximately 10 days for your telephone and broadband to switch, so probably a fortnight from today, and a couple of days before you'll receive a router. Okay, just remember that on the day, they do the work at the cabinet any time between 8 in the morning and 8 at night. So please don't be too quick to turn off that existing router. Wait for the router lights to go red. Then you know that the engineer is at there doing his work. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, then mobile. In approximately 2 days, maybe less, you'll receive a SIM card from Utility Warehouse. If you could open it up and then take a nice visual picture of the SIM card that shows the SIM number, attach it to a WhatsApp, send it to me, and I will ensure that the SIM card's activated, and we'll get, I will submit the pack code to UW on your behalf. Yeah. And then that means that only when your current service ceases, then that means, hey, presto, you put the new SIM card in and all your data and your mobile number, everything will continue as before. And it is a seamless procedure.
Okay.
So that's really fast. And then last but not least, energy. Well, it used to be a long time. Now it's only 5 days. And top tip, Fran, go to the meters.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to emphasize what a meter is, because a lot of people think it's that little monitor in the kitchen. It's not. Those aren't, that isn't it. It's your actual meter. So go to your meter, take a good, clear, static image of the whole of the meter, do the same for the gas. And on your app, which in a minute I'm going to show you how to download, you can submit your opening reads. Keep the pictures, because that will be your proof what the reading was, the transfer read, so Octopus can't dispute it. Yeah.
Perfect.
The other thing too, don't cancel any direct debits until all the services are transferred, because if you are due a refund, they will refund you back through the direct debit system.
Right, that makes sense.
Right, now, last but not least, bit of customer care. Here we go. If you go to your Samsung, right, if you go to the Play Store, and press the little in the search where the magnifying glass is, and type utility warehouse and download.
Perfect.
And what will come up? Log in.
Yeah, got it.
Right now,
I'm only rushing you, Lisa, because I've got an appointment in 4 minutes.
Lovely. So it's either your email, and then it's that password that you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, got it.
So we've done everything, Fran, and we've done it in under half an hour. How good is that?
Awesome. That's perfect.
Thank you so much for being the guinea pig into showing people how to do a really good compliance
appointment. Lisa, I learn things every time you open your mouth. So thank you very much. I write notes all the way through it. So I've now got this videoed, which is brilliant. So I can watch it again and again.
Lovely. Thank you very much for your help. It's so appreciated. And this will come out as a recording. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa.